say it with decimals. So I can use the distributive property to rewrite equations like x plus 0.5x equals 1.5x. I can rewrite fractions as decimals, and I understand that half as much again means to multiply by 1.5 mean the same thing. All right, so they're giving us a notice and a wonder. Give at least 2. So when I look at this, I notice some have repeating numbers. And then some have no repeating numbers. What do you wonder? I wonder if there's a pattern. And I wonder why one-fifth is the only odd number. Without a long decimal. That kind of went a little crazy. All right, so we did these last year. We used the same template, so that's why I wanted to use it again. If you didn't use it with Miss Steele, that's totally fine. We're just gonna, I'm just gonna show you how to use it right now. So this says right here, 9 divided by 25. So 9 divided by 25. So I'm gonna have to add my decimal point, and I'm gonna add my zeros. So 25 goes into 90, 25, 50, 75, 100. So it goes in 3 times. So I get 75. I'm going to subtract and I get 15. So then I bring down my 0. Now 25 goes into 150 6 times. $25, $50, $75, $100, yep, 6 times. So I get 150. And then I get 0. So I stop dead. I don't keep going. So once I get 0, so my answer is 0.36. So 9/25 is equal to 36 hundredths as a decimal. Same thing, you're doing 11 divided by 30. So I'm going to add my decimal point. I'm going to put a 0 in that box because 30 doesn't go into 11 evenly or at all. So 30 goes into 110 3 times. And I get 90. So I'm left with 20. Bring down my 0. 30 goes into 200. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210. So it goes in 6 times. 6 times 30 is 180. And I get 20 again. Bring down another 0. And so it's going to keep going. I'm going to keep getting 6. So I know that 11/30 is the same as 0.36 with the repeating, with the 6 repeating, and it's going to keep going on forever. So the last one we're going to do is 4 divided by 11. I'm going to add my decimal point and I'm going to add my zeros. So 11 goes into 40. Let's see here. 3 times and I get 33. So I'm left with 7. bring down my 0. 11 goes into 70. 6 times. 6 times 11 is 66, and I'm left with 4. Bring down my 0. 11 goes into 43 times. I get 33. Oops, so that should be 7. Bring down my 0. It's going to keep happening. So 4/11ths is equal to 0.36 repeating. And my line is over both the 3 and the 6 because it's going to keep going. 3, 6, 3, 6. All right, so now they're asking me to match up my diagram with my increase and decrease. So it's decreasing by 1/4. So that's got to be that one. It's increasing. I don't know though, because that's 3 spots. So I think that might be increasing by 1/3. Yep. This one is increasing by 1/4. So then if I look at decreasing by 1/5, that doesn't match with anything. Decreasing by 1/4, well, that doesn't match. And increasing by 2/3, that doesn't match, because none of them are increasing by 2 blocks. So then if I go and I look at my decimal points, an increase of 1/3 is going to be 0.3 repeating. So it's 1 plus the 0.3 repeating. If I'm wait. Hang on. I was right the first time. This is decreasing by 1/4 because there are 4 spots and I'm losing 1. There we go. Okay, so decreasing by 1/4 is going to be 0.75 because a quarter is 25 cents. So 1/4 is equal to 0.25. So if I'm decreasing by 0.25, I get 0.75. If I'm increasing by 1/4, that's going to tell me that I'm adding 1.25. But if I wanted to match these up, I could say that goes together, that goes together. I don't think that goes together at all. So like that. All right, so here's your cool down. So I drew in some extra stuff here. So Kieran read for X minutes. So Andre read for 5/8 more. Write an equation that relates to the number of minutes Kieran read with Y and the number of minutes Andre read with X. Use decimals in your equation. So remember, you're doing 5 divided by 8. So you can get your decimal, and it's increasing, so you're definitely going to have a plus. It's going to be something plus something else. If you need extra practice with this, go to Khan Academy. Mr. Morgan has a great help video. Talk to a study buddy or set up an appointment with me on Calendly.